Good Saturday morning, everybody. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to this week's episode of What Every Cruiser Wants. I have 3 new cruise comments for you this week, and we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff today. That's right, we are going to talk about all-inclusive packaging. We're going to talk about drinking straws, and we're going to talk about cruise ships being a little bit late over medical emergencies, or what I like to call open mouth, insert foot. Once I read the comment, I think you're gonna understand and possibly even question, why would people even write in these types of comments? So I hope everybody is ready to get into it, because you know what? This is actually our 98th episode of What Every Cruiser Wants. 98 times we have filmed this type of video, and you'd think we're bound to run out of comments eventually, right? No, they keep coming week after week. But let's jump into today's comments. First up today, we're going to talk about all-inclusive packaging. We got somebody who thinks that a cruise should be all-inclusive. Doesn't matter if the price goes up. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, because you know what? Everybody's going to agree with them, right? That's what they're going to say. And don't get me wrong, all-inclusive packaging has its place. All-inclusive packaging might work for some, but I don't think it works for everybody. But let's take a look at this comment and see if we agree or disagree. All-inclusive resorts are a direct competitor to Carnival. The biggest thing they have going is tips for the workers are included, and all booze is included, and all food is included. It is time now for Carnival to have all-inclusive cruises where all drink, including top shelf, steakhouse, and sushi restaurants, and the rest are all included. Internet included, and gratuities for the crew all included. Yes, the price of our cruise will be higher, but nobody would care if everything is all-inclusive. I know this will get deleted, but I have a sliver of hope you will not, as it deserves your respect. It deserves a chance to be discussed by your followers and Kool-Aid drinkers. So, according to this, everything should become all-inclusive for Carnival Cruise Lines. Everything's included. Drinks, food, gratuities, Wi-Fi, all of it, because nobody, according to this person, will mind if the price goes up. And right then and there, I'm going to have to call some BS, because I got this feeling, it's a gut feeling, it's just my feeling, that people probably don't want their price to go up. Now, would the option of an all-inclusive package go over well? I would say to that, yes. I would say if the passenger has a choice, can they choose the all-inclusive option, or can they choose to do it the way they want to do it? Get the base cruise fare. Only add what they want to add. You can't make it across the board. A person who does not drink whatsoever doesn't want a drink package. A person who doesn't want to connect to the Wi-Fi doesn't want to pay for Wi-Fi. A person who doesn't want to eat sushi is not going to want to pay for the sushi restaurant. So all-inclusive is not for everybody. And so the statement of nobody will mind, I really think is going to go over with a whole lot of nobody. Now, if this comment had just been a suggestion of adding some all-inclusive, never would have made our list. But no, you can't stop there. It must go on and say, I bet you'll delete it. But you know what? I wrote this, so it deserves your respect. I'm sorry, what? Writing a nasty comment that ends with, your Kool-Aid drinkers and this and that, which is talking about the people that follow John Heal's page. So you can put a comment in, you can throw a little insulting in there at the end, and then it absolutely deserves respect. Again, I'm going to say no. I was kind of taught that respect was earned, not just automatically given. But again, that's just my opinion. I'm going to throw it over there to you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think if they went to all-inclusive? Your cruise price just goes up. You get it all. No choice, no option. Because like I said, according to this comment, Nobody would mind that. Or maybe the choice. You can choose an all-inclusive option. Princess does something like that now. You can get Princess Plus, you can get Princess Premier, or you can still get the base cruise fare and choose what you want. I think that choice gives a little something for everybody and doesn't force one way or the other on anybody. But let me know what you guys think. Is this person right? Or is this person wrong? Comment number 2. Now, this one, it's about straws, which to me is a really, really minor issue. Again, just my opinion, but I think, look, straws they're minor issues. Cruise lines, they're trying to go green. Are they perfect at it? Absolutely not. Is there lots of work that they still need to do? Absolutely there is. But one of the things, in this case, Carnival has done is they've done away with plastic straws on board their ships. Instead, they've gone over to those edible straws. Now, it is just my opinion. I don't really like the edible straws on Carnival. I don't like the taste of the straw. My personal opinion. I speak for nobody else. Tiffany, she likes them. Me, I do not care for them. I also don't really care for paper straws. They get too mushy, too soggy, too fast for me. But even thinking that, at no time have I ever felt like I needed to write in a comment about it. Hey, question. Jubilee, Carnival's new ship, right? There are no straws. You only have what are called edible straws. These straws are for blank and greens. Do not tell me to buy or bring a reusable straw. I'm not washing out a straw on my cruise. I use plastic straws at home. I will not be guilted. Explain why I had no problem getting as many plastic straws with every drink on blank cruise lines. Do better, Carnival. All right, so they clearly do not like the edible straws on Carnival cruise lines. And they make it clear, don't tell me to bring my own reusable straw. I'm not washing out a straw. I use plastic straws at home. Well, if a plastic straw is what makes or breaks your day and you refuse to bring your own, well, I guess you should just stay home then. Stay home with your plastic straws, because Carnival, they're not going back to the plastic straw. And look, let's be honest, a reusable straw. Here's one right here. I have a metal one that I carry with me. Why? Because I don't care for the edible ones and I don't care for the paper ones. So I carry a metal one. Fold it up. This fits real neatly in my pocket when I'm not taking a drink. When I'm ready to take a drink, becomes a full-length straw. Even comes with this little brush. For the whole 2 seconds, it's going to take me to put some water in it, clean it out, ready to go the next day, the next drink, however often you want to wash it. Yeah, not really that big of a deal. Like I said, fits right in my pocket. Super easy, super convenient. This is what you do if you don't like the straw policy on a cruise ship. This is it. This is all it takes. This thing, less than $5 on Amazon. Boom. Problem solved, right? And if there's another cruise line out there that you can get all the plastic straws on you want, you know what? Go sail on that cruise line. No one makes you go on the cruise line with edible straws in your absolute refusal to simply bring your own. But they end with, I will not be guilted and Carnival do better. Well, isn't trying to help the environment Carnival doing better? Isn't trying to keep plastics out of the ocean, keep plastics off our beaches so that we can enjoy cruising in an environment longer? Isn't that already doing better? Or are you trying to say that doing better is simply giving you what you want regardless of everybody else? Because, I don't know, trying to help the environment seems like they're already doing better. I'm not so sure about that. But you know what? Let me throw it over there to you guys. What do you guys think? Are you grown adults that can say, you know what, I can bring my own if that's absolutely what I have to have? Maybe you like the edible straws. Maybe you like the paper straws. Or honestly, is a straw really that big of a deal when you're out on your cruise vacation? And finally, we're going to talk about medical emergencies on board cruise ships. Look, they happen. If there's a medical emergency on a cruise ship and a passenger needs to be evacuated off of the ship, the cruise line's going to do what they have to do. If it means going to a port, if it means deviating from their course, they're going to do what they have to do for the health and safety of the passengers on board the vessel. It's also the right thing to do. It's the moral thing to do. And as a regular avid cruiser, look, if we got to do something to save someone's life on that ship, that's exactly what we should be doing. But for some people, apparently, it could inconvenience them. It could delay them in some way. Or they can write in a comment with some wording that honestly, when it was all said and done, they opened their mouth and they really inserted their foot. Carnival Jubilee question. We heard rumors from people on the ship that we need to get to Galveston later because of a dubious medical emergency. Not sure if this is real. Why have we not been told anything by you or Carnival? Irritating that we have to read about this on the VIP group Facebook page. Carnival dropped the ball again. I don't know how many times I've had to say this. Stop reading stuff on Facebook from these VIP groups, okay, and then turn around and writing comments to Carnival Cruise Line or to the brand ambassador John Heald, assuming that everything you saw on Facebook is even the truth. Until you hear it from the cruise line, until it is a source from the cruise line itself, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. If your embarkation is going to be delayed, Carnival will let you know. Carnival will send you a message. Carnival will put out the information. You write in a comment like this, talk about, well, we didn't get no information. Carnival dropped the ball because they didn't have anything to give you yet. Understand, a medical emergency did happen on the Carnival Jubilee. The ship did have to turn around and head back towards Cancun for this medical emergency. Now, I'd like to point out here in the comment, they wrote this dubious medical emergency. Like, is this even real? Let me tell you how real it was. Okay, that poor passenger passed away. My understanding, they passed away before they even got back to Cancun. So, you know what? Open mouth, insert foot. Show the world what a true jack, horses behind, donkey you really are by even writing something like that to start off with. And then to top it off, Jubilee got back on time. The more comments that I do about this kind of stuff every week with this VIP groups from Facebook and stuff like that, it honestly seems a lot of times they are way more wrong than they are right. Or people read what they want to read. Someone could have put in there, hey, because of this medical emergency, there is a possibility that this could happen. Someone reads it and says, well, now you're going to be late. Carnival didn't tell me. The whole thing's dubious. Now I'm upset. And my real question to this entire comment is, what if it had been you? What if it had been a member of your family? Would you be so upset? Would you be so irritated? And would you use the word dubious medical condition had it been you? Those of us that have cruised more than one cruise, those of us cruise on the regular, your OG experienced cruisers, look, no, they know. They understand. Things happen at sea. Whether it's weather, whether it's a canceled port, whether it's a medical emergency, something can always happen to you at sea. You gotta be flexible. You also gotta realize, don't be a jerk and write in a jerk comment just because of something like this. But I only speak for me. Let me throw it over there to you guys. What do you even think of this type of comment? In my opinion, this type of thing should not even be written, but I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys let me know what you think, because it's not like there's a right or wrong here. I think the whole thing is wrong. And I think the cruise lines, they do their absolute best to try to keep people informed about delays with embarkation and disembarkation. But like always, you guys tell me what you think about this mess. All right, and that is going to be our video this week for what every cruiser wants. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Don't want you guys to miss all-inclusive packages that are coming to raise your prices because nobody will mind. Don't want you to miss stories about straws that people refuse to buy or bring because they're not washing their straw out. And definitely don't want you to miss stories of people inserting their foot in their mouths over medical emergencies that happen at sea. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day, a really great weekend, and like always, we will see you out on the high seas.